Wagwan people, we are back. Ripon City, end of season 1, episode 13, brothers. And there's only 4 games to catch up on towards the end of the season. Little season review, short video, starting next week, season 2, brothers. So the last 4 games, we are already champions, as you know from the last episode. And we had 4 games just to finish up on. And we played Salford in the first one. And beasting and feasting as always, finishing the season off strong, showing why we're champions. Tarkovsky with the goal against Salford, doing our thing. And again, it'd be interesting to see how many of these brothers stay for season 2. We're going to have to make some changes to the squad, I reckon. Beef them up a little bit, make them better. Obviously, we'll have different objectives to do as well. So we beat Salford 1-0. We then went on to play Sutton United in the third to last game, should I say. And again, a good start for us. O'Connor, nice little ball inside to Lees, the bad boy Balotelli of Ripon, and what a finish from him. Top bins indeed. As you can see by the league table, we're 18 points clear going at this point. We dominated League 2. Let's hope we can do the same in League 1 next week, brothers. But Lees with the goal, sent us on our way early doors. We then made it 2-0. Nice little ball inside, got cut out. We didn't make it 2-0. What am I talking about? Sutton United came back into this. Oh my goodness, my memory's so damn short. Lavat with a little move inside. Show Silver, bring it back to Randall. Randall from distance, lay the ball in, and we weren't marking people. And again, the first save is shocking from Suzuki. Blooming crisp packet for hands as always. And Sutton United equalised pretty much straight away from the break. And they were back into it, making it 1-1. Absolute liberties as always. Oh, what can I say? What can I say, brothers? Little ball inside, poor movement by us, and again, some bad football. But, like I said, end of season review. We need to make sure we do some good things in the summer window next week. And again, like I said, there'll be a few people leaving. Obviously, we do know that Underwood is going to Las Palmas. O'Connor will be in his last year of his contract, so I may look to sell him possibly. And again, maybe have to ship out some defenders. Because usually, at this level, it's leave, 2 crucial players and also sign 2 crucial players. So there's always some kind of thing like that, or sign a youngster or a veteran. One of them always bloody crashes. I'm going to try and stay to the objectives the best I can. Hopefully, we have another 4 or 5 million to try and take us forward. But we've got 2-1 up. And again, Demir with the goal. And again, absolute beasting goals in this episode and this one. 6 minutes after Sutton United scored, Demir with the left Pegasus, the Turkish maestro getting a little bit of face full of pavement. Oh my lordy. What's going on there? And we finished the deal off with 19 minutes to go. Ricky J. Jones with the shot. 3-1 win. And that's all she wrote. And again, we're still beating and feasting. Even though we've won the league, we do not rest on the laurels. I've rotated the squad a little bit as well to get some other players some extra games. But like I said, we'll have a little look, see if we need to keep any of these Japanese brothers. Will they move on as well now? Will Hodgson move on? Who knows? Well, they're all putting good performances in now. So second to last game was Swindon Town. And again, nice little effort here. Nice little ball in. Lees again. Little spin move. Round the back. To Moore, the Jamaican. Onto his left Pegasus. Top bins again. And again, since he's come back from injury, Moore did drop down to a 58 rated, but he's back up to a 59, 60 rated player now. We'll have to see. We'll probably keep more anyway in the squad. I'd like to keep at least 1 Jamaican in the squad. It's got to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? So we were 1-0 up, and then Kuzatis snuck his way in to make it 2-0. And again, we are beasting and feasting, keeping them clean sheets hopefully as well. Kuzatis doing the Firmino spin kick, ending his season with some good goals as well. And I must admit, we didn't have a runaway top goal scorer this year. Everyone sort of bagged a lot of goals. I don't think anyone became League 2 top goal scorer as far as I know. And the final game of the season was Northampton, first versus second. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the better of them, and this did end up 0-0. But for the final game of the season in front of the fans, we were hoping to send them home with some smiles. But this is the closest we got right at the very end. Kuzatis nearly getting the winner with 3 minutes to go. But again, I'd take that though. 0-0, not against Northampton. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. We ended up still with a massive load of points. The chairman was happy. We had to finish mid-table. We ended up winning League 2. And again, we ended up becoming champions. And also, we got to the Carabao Cup final as well. And again, sneak back to episode 10, I do believe, if you haven't seen that, against Manchester City. But all round, a brilliant season by us. League 2 winners, as you can see. And look at that, absolutely beasting. Lost 8 games in total, though, but we had the best defence and the top goal scorers in the league. We're beating a feast with a goal difference of 43. Beautiful. Northampton and Port Vale went up with us as well. Forest Green, Leyton Orient, Mansfield, and Sutton United hit the playoffs. And the rest of the league speaks themselves. I don't believe anyone can get relegated, so our rival team, Harrogate, will stay in the league just about. But they won't go up next season with us. So, the Super Cup winners was Chelsea. Champions League winners was Manchester City in the final against Sevilla, 3-2 in the end. And again, obviously, they beat us in the Carabao Cup final. Leipzig won the Europa League 1-0 against Leverkusen. And then the Europa Conference League was won by Roma 3-2 against Lokomotiv Moscow. In other leagues, Premier League, Man City, pretty much 2 games to go. They won the league, look, absolutely at the canter, to be honest. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United followed behind them. Marseille ended up being champions of France. Paris Saint-Germain losing one for once. Like I said, we did kind of check these towards the end. We should have maybe waited maybe one more week. But Leipzig looked like they won the Bundesliga as well. Surprise in that division. Quite a few surprise winners in these leagues. In Serie A, Inter Milan were uncatchable at this point. So Inter Milan became champions of Italy. Napoli and Juventus following up from there as well. In the Eredivisie, PSV ended up being champions over Ajax and Feyenoord. So again, usual suspects at the top of there, to be fair, as well. In Portugal, the winners were Benfica, again at a canter. Only lost 2 games all season. The draws for Porto made it unrealistic for them. I might even do like a journeyman series at some point, maybe, or even be a pro maybe at some point once I finish the Norwich series off. In Scotland, 2-horse race as always, Celtic and Rangers. Like Celtic have just edged it in there. In La Liga, Atletico Madrid with 3 games to go were 5 points clear. Like I said, I think next season I'll skip on a few weeks just to get everything finished. The player stats, Wilkinson had been top goal scorer. We had Lees in there with 16, Kouzatis with 15 in there as well. So like I said, the 2 boys up front did the main shooting this season. We also had the Great Hope and obviously Ricky J. Jones as our backup ones. But they did beat and feast this season, not too bad. I'm surprised neither of them got top goal scorer. But to be in the top 5 was also decent, as you can see down there as well. We've got some extra ones. O'Connor's in there too. We've also got Demir and Lees in there for the assist now. Demir became assist king for the season, so I'm happy for the Turkish maestro doing his thing. Player stats wise, Zion played the most games, 37 games. Ricky's in there with 24 and 10 goals in there. Kouzatis, 31, 15 goals, 7 assists. I think the CS is chances, I don't know, created or chances scored, I have no idea. Lee's in there as well, 35 games, 16 goals, 12 assists, beautiful. Ruben Simmons obviously played 7 games, got 2 goals in there. Kareem Absua, again one of our youngsters who we'll get rid of, only played the 4 games. The Great Hope, 4 goals in 15 games. Takeshi Kanamura as well, contributed with 34 goals. I know a lot of people want him, so you never know, he may move on in the summer. Mo Shakinski came in January as well, did his thing, 18 appearances, 1 goal. O'Connor, 36 appearances, 3 goals. I need more from my left winger, to be fair, so we may move him on. Hodgson playing centre mid, played 33 games this season. Stanley Wright got 25, to be fair, but he's going in a swap deal for our new right back Wesley that'll be joining in the summer. Demir was in there with 34 goals, Kai Harper with 9, Leo Bond, the retiring Akinfenwa with 7 appearances. Yaganai got 29 is there. Underwood's going to be going at the end of the season. He got 23 appearances this season. Nakano did well at left back. Gressler, another one who hasn't developed that well. I might get rid of him at the end of the season. On a mini 32 games as well. Halty's in there. And what can I say? This is the Youth Academy. It's not looking too great. So what I might do next season is try and work the free transfer market if I can and buy better scouts. We've currently got 2, 3 stars. So 2 star for experience, 3 star for judgment, and 1 2-star, 2-star. So if I can afford a 4-star, and maybe just keep him scouting, because obviously the scouting bills go up a little bit as well, and try and get a better youth academy coming through. There's a couple in there. I may call up the 4 players that are in the 50 rated and loan them out. I think the rest of these 40 rated, 50 rated, I'll probably just release. I don't think they'll be good enough for our squad. So like I say, next episode we will have obviously set a new kit, so kind of keep them on the same sort of wavelength with the stripes and everything. Same thing with the blue kit for the away one as well. We'll change the stadium up, because every time we go up a division we'll get a bigger stadium as well, make it quite realistic, so the gate receipts come in a little bit more as well. As you can see, Gressler's in there, 58 rated. Yeah, I'm kind of 2 minds about him. Omanini as well, a lot of teams are trying to bid for him, so you never know, he may go. Same with Halty. Smith we're going to keep a little bit longer. As you can see, Underwood's joining Las Palmas at the end of the season. Yaganai will be here next season, 8 to 24-year-old, looking beasting and feasting. O'Connor, 29 now, like I say, I may move him on because he's not going to get any better, and start this guy, Stadinsky, at 18 years old. We've got a very young squad, to be fair, so we've got plenty of room for development. Hodgson's in there as well, 25 years old. Karachi's developing well, we'll keep him. Stanley Wright's joining Sion, like I said, for a swap deal for Wesley. Cameron Wright will let go on a free transfer at the end of the season. Demir will stay as always. Harper, like I said, will probably loan out this season. Leo Bond's going to retire. Moore will probably keep us back up, because again, he does play well even though he's 60 rated. Kanamori, like I said, 28 now, so if we're going to get a good bid for him, I might let him go. Pinto will go at the end of the season, so will Abisua. I'll probably transfer list Hope, maybe get one more striker in. Simmons hopefully will go into the season. Ricky will keep. Kuzatis definitely keeping for another season. Lees will give a 10-year contract to. Never let that brother go. And Tierney again will leave it in the season after he completes his loan with Swindon. So brothers, it's short little episode today, but next week we'll have the start of League One. Hopefully another cup run, you never know. So smash the rise of that like button, really helps out the channel. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace!